Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Apologies for the delay, I had so much on. How is everyone doing? I hope you are absolutely wonderful. It's good to see so many of you waiting around. This is the day. We could win the league today, guys. We could win the Premier League, and I'm very, very excited. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Are you all good? Are you all well? Are you all wonderful? Are you ready to lead us, John? I don't lead you, man. I'm ready to go through this emotionally and share all that pain, though. Definitely, 100%. I'm here for it, John, and I cannot wait, my friend. Is everyone good? I hope you're all good. Let me have a sip of my cup of tea. A car one today for me. I'm not going to get smashed like I did the other day unless I have to. It's going to be very, very interesting. Cancelo culture indeed. Don't forget, if you want one of these t-shirts, by the way, I do sell them as merch on my channel. So if you want one of these t-shirts, you can get one over by clicking, well, just go to my YouTube channel on the merch bit at the bottom. If you want one. Let's get onto that lineup, shall we? Let's get onto that lineup. Dude, seriously, Stephen after Pep. Yeah, fuck it, man. I'll do it. I mean, obviously, I have zero idea of how to manage a football club or zero idea how to coach a bunch of footballers. But why not? why not? Absolutely, why not? I'm looking forward to this. Genuinely looking forward to this. It's going to be really, 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 really interesting. It's going to be interesting. Basically, I got distracted then by something else. Let's look at that team. Right, has anyone worked out the team yet? It's so fucking bizarre. It's so Guardiola that playing basically no midfielders is the most un-Pep thing I've ever heard of, which simultaneously makes it the most Pep thing ever. Genuinely, Pep's gone crazy, man. And I guess Pep's giving Chelsea absolutely nothing to go for the Champions League final. They haven't got a clue what's going on. They won't know anything that hit them because this game is going to be so weird. Why isn't KDB on the bench? Tallinn, no reason other than he's just getting a rest. I'm almost certain. They've basically gone to KDB. You go rest. You're really, really important. You go and get yourself a little bit of a resting. You go and chill out, man. It'll be that. I'm not even slightly worried about KDB, so it's good to see everyone. 3-3-3-1. Yeah, even that doesn't make sense, Jimmy, in my opinion. It's still only one central midfielder, so we'll see. Georgina, what's your name again, LG? I can't remember your name. Was it Ash or someone? I can't remember. Either way, good evening to you too. How you doing today? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Thomas is at the Salmon. Salmon's a pub in Leicester where Alex, one of my good friends, used to be on Blue Horizon work. So, Thomas, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Tuchel's done a similar thing. Do you know what? I've not even looked at the Chelsea lineup. Let's have a look. Have they rested loads of people as well, Chelsea? Let's have a look at their team. Chelsea. Let's have a look at that team. Chelsea have gone for Mendy in goal, Ascoletta, Christian Rudiger, James, okay, Kante, Gilmore. Oh, they're playing Gilmore, Alonso, Ziyech. Oh, okay, they've rotated an awful lot of players there, actually. Gilmore's a really good player, but he's definitely rotated quite a bit, and there's a few, like, players not involved who would usually definitely be involved. That's interesting, that. Genuinely interesting. No Mason Mount, obviously. They've rested Mount entirely, which is a benefit for us because he's a very good player. You know what? They've rotated pretty heavily as well, so I wouldn't be surprised he'd be fine at a way to do this. Either way, I'm not worried in the slightest, man. We'll still win the league. We'll win the league. That's not a full squad at all for Chelsea, John. They've definitely rested a few players there. Like, they've no Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva isn't playing. Chilwell's been rested as well. No Mason Mount. It looks like, yeah, so no Thiago Silva, no Kai Havertz, no Hudson-Odoi on the team as well. Yeah, they've definitely rested a few players. And obviously, they've still got a very good team, but Chelsea have definitely gone for a little bit of a rotation as well. Let me get my laptop charger. But don't forget to like the stream, as Dennis said. Dennis is a legend. Just getting my charger, guys. Just getting the cable. It was going flat. But I'm looking forward to this. I'll be honest, I was late because I met a friend outside for a pint that I'd not seen for a while, and I just I enjoyed it. I've not done that in ages, so I don't regret that at all. I had a couple of ciders, and I was rushing back, but you're chatting away to a mate, and you just you struggle to get away. But either way, we're here now, and Manchester City could win the league today. Imagine, right, a week where Manchester City win the league, and after all, they reaching the Champions League final. It's going to be absolutely crazy. James, look at that, the steam on my glasses there. If you win with this team, it's a big state. It'd be hilarious, man. It'd be hilarious. Alonso versus Sterling could be fun. It could indeed, Sinister, man. It could be. It could indeed. It could be absolutely. It could be. It could not work. It could be terrible. I honestly have no idea what kind of formation we're playing. Looking at the team, it's obviously three at the back. Diaz, Ake, Laporte will be a three at the back, and Cancelo and Mendy will be playing as wingers, but tucking alongside Rodri. Maybe I would guess Sterling or Jesus will be dropping alongside Rodri where possible. Who knows, man? Who knows? And I reckon as well, Aguero will be through the middle, and Torres and everyone else will be rotating around. It's just, I mean, Eunice, to be fair, this is not even like Rodri starting alone. This is not Rodri starting alone. This is starting alone with no players whatsoever. It's absolutely crazy. So it's like, this isn't Rodri alone. So if you lose today, it's not Rodri's fault. Rodri's alone without any midfielders, full stop. Not without a double pivot. He's literally, it's not his fault, basically. I guess the point I'm making. Safi, man. Look at your cake, mate. Safi, is it your birthday today, mate? If so, happy birthday. You celebrated it late because of COVID. Okay, but I thought so. Safi, your cake's absolutely incredible. Safi's just sent in the Slack group his birthday cake, and it's a big city theme one. It's absolutely wonderful, man. I love it. Big happy birthday to Safi for a few days ago. Free at the back. He will be free at the back, I reckon. Well, KDB's fine, everyone. Don't worry about KDB. They just said to him, gotta have a rest. Mason Mount's not in the squad for Chelsea for the exact same reason. He's just basically giving him a rest. He's like, you go with your family, go and chill, KDB. I said the other day that I thought KDB looked a bit tired recently, and I maintain he probably is a little bit tired. So I think this is just a precautionary thing where like he's not injured or anything like that. It's just like, go and put your feet up, KDB. We don't need you for this. We don't need you for it. I didn't expect it, but we don't need you for it, KDB. You go and rest, my man, and we'll win the league without you. That's what I'm hoping they're saying today. I'm sure he's there watching, maybe. He might be there watching. No, I guess he will be there watching. He'll just be sat in his comfies, man, as opposed to in his training gear, because he doesn't need to play today. I understand. I want him to play. I want him to play always, if that makes sense. Not literally always, but we always want De Bruyne on the pitch. But today I understand. I understand the rotation. It's kind of silly. There's some silly levels of rotation, but at the same time, it makes sense. It makes sense, doesn't it? If you win today, I'll be confident for the final. To be honest, mate, Syed, I mean, yeah, of course, mate. But I wouldn't be surprised today if we lose this game and then we still win the final. This game is such a weird game, obviously, with no KDB, Bernardo, Foden, Mahrez. So many players not involved. It's not really a normal game. It's a weird game. I mean, this is just about... It's about City getting through this game, to be honest. I am not in the slightest bit worried about the outcome of this game, because I don't believe it's going to have a fundamental impact on that game whatsoever. Maybe there's a small psychological boost, but... it's not like any of the players, most of the players that are going to start in the final aren't playing today. So it's not like they'll be bothered, because they'll be like, well, I'm not worried because I wasn't involved, I'm not going to be upset about my teammates who I think I'm better than not playing, And that's how they'll feel, because footballers are very confident. They won't be bothered. So I don't think today has any real bearing. I mean, we can pretend it does, but I don't think it does. Unfortunately. Personally, I think it's just one of those games that hopefully we win the league today, man. It'd be lovely, obviously, because then we can really put our feet up. But I would not be surprised at the same time if we struggle a bit today, and then we complete it. And who are we playing next? I can't even remember, man. I can't even remember who we're playing next. Let's have a look. I don't think Chelsea were great against us last time, by the way. I think we were just pretty poor. We got Newcastle on Friday. There we go. So if we don't win it today, I'm sure we'll beat Newcastle. I mean, even a point today and United not winning does it for us. Is that right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If United don't win tomorrow and we get a point, doesn't that mean we win the league as well? Aguero's will win the league today. Safi, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Main players didn't play, so it won't affect... Yeah, exactly. It won't affect them much. Hello, Stephen. What do you think of the drummer from the Arctic Monkeys? That's a very specific question and a weird one. Why? Why, Sean Luke? I used to know Matt Helders quite... not well, but I used to know Matt Helders. It's a true story. It's interesting that you're asking this question, Sean Luke. He's a good drummer, Matt. I used to know Arctic Monkeys very briefly. I did. That's a true story. I wouldn't say I was friends with them, but I definitely knew them. What a weird question. I'm just wondering why you asked that. Dennis is right. Dennis, let's get 150 likes. Dennis, don't spam the comment, though, is what I will say. But But either way, today's a big game. We could win the league today. I'm up for this game, man. I'm up for it. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Hopefully we get the job done today. That's all I want. I want City to... I'm going to say... Knowing what I know now of this team, I'm going to say it'll be a draw, though, unfortunately. I think it'll be a draw. Aguero playing CDM, centre defensive midfielder. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Chelsea are quite wasteful. As long as we don't give them a chance and take one, we should win, says Dan Tralius. Hopefully, man. Yeah, Chelsea aren't that good going forward, and they are missing some of the most dynamic players today. They're good going forward, but they're not that good, so hopefully we can keep them out. It's a weird game today because my expectations are low, but I'm also relaxed about it because, I mean, I think I'm still on cloud 9. I still think we're going to win the league, so all it is today is it's inevitable, so it's just when it happens. If it's today, lovely stuff. If it's not, I'm not bothered. I'm honestly not bothered. It will happen inside the next week, so one midfielder is absolutely crazy though. Arian, I have no idea what formation we're playing. I would guess it's wing backs with Cancelo and Mendy tucking in, but I don't know where. Jesus, Sterling, Aguero. It could be that Ferran Torres is playing wing back and Cancelo's in midfield. That's another option. That's probably not unrealistic. I don't know where that puts Sterling, Jesus, and Aguero or whatever, but I guess we'll see. We'll see in a few minutes' time when the game kicks off. I need to find a good stream again because it's not on BT, so I haven't got a BT stream today. Let's see if you can find a stream. Come on, City. Go on, City, man. This is going to be it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Ake could be playing in midfield. That's not the worst shout in the world, you know. That's not the worst shout. Ake and Rodri would be it would be a slow midfield. It wouldn't be a good midfield, but it's not the worst one. Maybe someone else is in midfield, man. Maybe someone else is there. Come on, City. For what it's worth, I would ignore the Sky formations and the BT formations. None of them got a clue. They don't get the formations, man. They don't get the formations. Like, everyone's saying it's 4-4-2, but we only know once we see how it lines up on the pitch. Like, Sky don't know the T formation. They don't tell him the formation. They just work out themselves. We'll see. We'll see. Kev's just resting, guys. I got a feeling it could be Cancelo in midfield. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. I'm trying to find a stream that isn't miles behind. I think everyone's going to be asking all day where Kev is, aren't they? That's all they're going to be doing. Where's De Bruyne? Where's De Bruyne all day? He's fine. He's resting. No spamming, guys. No spamming, don't forget, in the comments. Is everyone confident? What's everyone's predictions for this game? Let me know. Come on, City. I'm just trying to get a stream starting. Nan, stop spamming, please. It's very annoying for everyone involved. Come on, City, man. Right, come on, City, man. Kick off. My stream needs to kick off. It's miles behind, as always. He's good, Tuchel, by the way, Thomas Tuchel. He's a good coach. Got a lot of respect for him. Hopefully he has a bad day, but I've got a lot of respect for him. He's a good coach. My God, stream. Get on with it, man. Get on with it. It's so far behind. I would like my stream not to be miles behind, but I'll have to get a better one. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep looking. If anyone's got a stream that isn't miles behind, just... there we go. Right, I found one. Finally. I've missed the first 2 minutes of the game, I'll be honest. Did anything happen in the first 2 minutes? Let me know. Literally haven't seen the first 2 minutes. I found a stream. Did anything happen? If anything did happen, let me know. I've literally missed the first 2.5 minutes. But we're here now, we're here. About to get my clock going. Come on, City, man. Come on. Into these. I want to win the league today. I want to win the league today. I need it today. Right, finally underway. Oh, we've got some super chats as well, of course. It's Jerry. It's always Jerry and Scott, man, bringing that energy. Jerry saying, Championship Saturday, 2-0 City, let's go. Jerry, I fucking love you, man. Hopefully you're right. Let's win the league today, man. Let's win the league today, Jerry. That would be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it? Absolutely wonderful. And Scott Denhamy's in the chat as well. Watching from a brewery here with City fans, singing songs, loving it. Come on, City. I'm so jealous, man. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Oh! Early good start. Varane with a decent chance. Lucky Varane. Nice football. Look how easy it was. Poor defending. Go on, Varane. He was right to shoot for what it's worth. It didn't happen, but he was right to shoot. By the way, I've upgraded my internet. I'm not sure it's kicked in yet, but it will be as of Tuesday, I think. I'm getting a new router on Tuesday, so my internet should be a lot faster. I think, according to speaking to the internet engineer person, he thinks I've got a damaged cable as well, which is why it drops out every now and then. So it's not been my fault. Either way, I'll be good for the Champions League final. That's all that matters to me. So I'm trying to work out where everyone's playing, basically. It's difficult so far. Good to see Ake playing today, by the way. I'm happy for him. Mendy's where you'd expect him to be. It looks like Varane and Sterling are ahead of Rodri, playing as the false eights. Kind of playing as midfielders, like, you know, more central with Jesus and... Yeah, it's that. Like, Varane and Sterling are supporting. Cancelo kind of... Yeah, so Varane and Sterling are relatively central as the midfielders. That's interesting, man. It's interesting. Cancelo keeping the width. There's two players in the pitch today that are really, really important. Edison and Diaz, because they are the ones that I'd... Like, of all the players on the pitch, they're possibly the two of our most important in this team fundamentally. And they're the ones I hope today get through this game. I hope they get through this game uninjured because they're so fundamental to the final. Minty, I did call them an upgraded, man. I upgraded, yeah. I got like... I was on 100 megabytes, 150 megabytes, now I'm on 500 megabytes as of Tuesday. For like £5 more a month, which is a really good deal, so I'm happy with that. I'm so jealous of Scott and everyone else being able to sing along. Come on, City, anyway. Come on, City. Good start, I would say. Confident start. Two teams. Well, I can't believe we're watching Champions League finalists, by the way. How weird does that say? Go on, okay. So far, Blake, it's fine, mate. We've had probably the only slight chance of the game. Okay, he's looking sharp. I agree with Amjad. We've been pretty composed. It's a weird formation, of course, but you know, there's good footballers on the pitch there, and they've got a motivation today of winning as the league. Like the the job they've set. Thing is, this is one of those things where the formation is weird, but the motivation, like if they can't be motivated to go and win the league today on the pitch, these players, regardless of the formation, then when can they? Go on, Raheem. Nice, Raheem. Ah, Jesus hit Aguero there. Oh, lucky Mendy, unlucky. But I guess the point I'm making is like the motivation of what they can achieve today should be enough for them. We shouldn't need anything else, man. That should be it. That should be enough to get the players to play well because it's a fucking league title on the go here. A league title. Should be enough. Yeah, I agree, DV. It has been a fun, interesting start to games. Good energy to it so far. And I think the energy comes from wanting to win the league. It's simple as that. Like, this is not a dead rubber where the players don't matter. This is a chance for them to do that today. I know I'm repeating myself here, but I'm doing it for a reason because it needs to be hammered home. And I'm sure Guardiola said, go and fucking win us that trophy today. You'll be the ones lifting it out there. You'll be the ones at the front, man. Go and do it. I can't think anything better than that. It's what you work for all season. I think it's been a good start as well. We've had a couple of decent moments. Come on, City. I tell you what, I won a Champions League final and a Premier League title in the same week. Is there anything better than that, man? Is there anything better? I bloody love Ruben Diaz. What a player. Go on, City. Well, I think the one thing I will say is, yeah, nothing's been given away. I think, to be honest, is what it's worth. There's nothing to give away for the final. They know they got the best, some of the best. You know, they've got some of the best coaches in the world, analysts in the world. Chelsea, they're like, they know everything we're going to do. It's just whoever's going to be better on the day in the Champions League final. So there's no surprises anymore in football. Unless there is genuine surprises. Please get a microphone like John Motson. What's a John Motson microphone? I don't know what that is, mate. And a sheepskin coat. Okay. Just stand there holding it like that. Problem is, John Motson is old these days, and at least he's given up. At least he's retired. I think the top four, mate. Oh, camera's gone flat. I apologise. I had no idea it was going flat. That's because I've been out drinking. It's my own fault. I apologise. Camera's gone flat. I put it on charge at half time. I probably need to charge it for the fan view live afterwards, actually. A nice early goal would definitely settle some nerves, wouldn't it? No, I'd be lying if I said I'm nervous. I'm just literally not nervous. I'm very relaxed about this game. I think it's because there's no pressure on it. There's genuinely no pressure on it, as far as I'm concerned. Ah, my stream's just gone down, the fuckers. They've taken it down. Go on, City. Big chance for this, for Varane. Big chance for Varane today. Okay, he's playing well. I agree. Good player, okay, man. He's a good player. He just needed time. He just needed a bit of time, okay. A decent start, I would say. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the start. Ooh, Sterling, man. Is he all right? That looks like it could have been a red. You got lucky. He's all right. He's not. He's not off. He's fine. That was nerve-wracking, wasn't it? It's a bad foul, though, unfortunately. I thought he was going to be off then for a second. Careful, Raheem, man. Careful. Alonso's good at these, isn't he, for me? I'm really bored of this everyone kneeling down below the wall thing. It seems so silly. It happens so rarely that I don't know why they make such a big deal out of it. Pep talk, grow up. It wouldn't help City at all. Good defending from Ake there. Really good for defending from Ake. He doesn't need any motivation today against his former club, does he, either? We're not really here. Indeed. Ake's a good player, man. Mahrez. He's a good player, Ake. I know pep talk. Sorry, I've been a bit harsh. Apologies, mate. I'm just defensive. They're getting behind here. Good keeping Edison. Declan, I know why they do it, mate, but how often do you? I think I've seen about 2 goals under the wall ever. That's the point I'm making. It feels like a commitment that just isn't really worth it because it never happens. You never see players go under the wall at all. I think they've seen De Bruyne do it, and that's about it. It's a really strange trend, in my opinion. It's totally unnecessary. It's not worth losing an extra man in the wall for, in my personal opinion. Going for him. Big ask for Rodri this today, isn't it? The right side, I mean, it's not. We've been all right so far. Gion Bunny, it's not been that dead. It's like it's just a slow start, isn't it? Possibly Josh. He might be our fastest centre back. Yeah, I couldn't really answer. I've not seen enough of Ake play to assess his pace fully, but he's not the slowest. Yeah. Nice Torres. Oh, is that Sergio? Nice Sergio. Nice Mendy. We kind of slightly messed up that counter attack there. But decent. Aguero was good though. It was going wide. It's confusing, Toes, but basically it's just Sterling and Ferran Torres as midfielders by the looks of it. They're just playing out of position, so it's just it. They look like they're playing as midfielders. Yeah, Sterling captain's a bit odd, but I can't say I'm bothered. It just is what it is, isn't it? Well, Rodri's playing a bit, but yeah, he's only 1. That's a corner. That looked like a corner to me. I mean, it must be hard to call, to be fair to the linesman, but Good defending, Mendy. Good defending. He's doing all right at the moment, Mendy. You know, he's made himself a footballer again, and I mean that. That sounds harsh, but I know what I mean. The scores at the bottom, by the way. Everyone's asking who's winning with the scores just there, so you don't have to worry about the score. Aguero does look sharp as well, I think. I think that's a fair comment. Declan, I agree with you. Mendy's been alright when he played this season. I understand why he's not been playing much, but like I don't think he's that bad a player, Mendy. I think he's very much got a top level career somewhere still. I think. Obviously, it helps that he plays for Man City, so it's easier for him to find his fitness and shit like that. But he's not a bad player, Mendy. He's not. We've been sold this idea that he's a bad player, but he's not a bad footballer at all. Would have had a lot of bad luck. I've been relatively encouraged so far because Chelsea basically we played a really weird system, but I think we've been the better side. I think we're controlling the ball more. Chelsea have gone pretty strong, but it's not fully strong for Chelsea. They've rested quite a lot of players. Like Mason Mount, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell. They're playing like an 19-year-old midfield in Billy Gilmore. So they've got a pretty strong side, but it's not their strongest side. They've done what we've done with a few players as well. I just put them out of the squad. Just not even 20 minutes and already it's not working. I don't know what you're watching, Eduardo. It's been fine. We've played pretty well so far. We've been the better side. I don't know how you can say that, Eduardo. I'm genuinely not being awkward, but I think we've been all right. So, I guess what you mean by working is we've scored, which is well, that's what people usually mean when they say stuff like that, which is a bit of a simplification. Well, obviously, Nico, we didn't see the Chelsea team. He was offside. Wait, what the fuck went on? He was offside to me, I thought, but never mind. I agree, Matt. So far, so good, man. And Matt, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Matt, latest member. Big love to Matt. Matt, you're on the Wall of Fame, by the way. You're, Danny... you're on there, mate. You're on there somewhere. By the way, if you put fake scores, I will block you. No fake scores. Like Fernanda there. Trying to get us. No one's falling it for Fernanda. No one's falling for it. You're in timeout. That's the rules, man. They're the rules. Mr. Hannibal, I agree. We're looking fine. It's always the caveat of, like, obviously the system that we've got at the moment, where we've rested loads of players, and probably necessarily because we don't want to get anyone injured after a grueling game the other day. By the way, it's worth noticing, one thing we don't really think about, I guarantee most of our players the other day, they're going to be nursing bruises and all that kind of stuff. And because PSG were kicking the fuck out of us, you remember? Like PSG were genuinely being like cynical. So there'll be a few players, they'll be all right, but they'll have like bruises over the legs and be a little bit sore and a bit stiff and all that kind of stuff. So the coaches have been like, just rest them, man. Just rest them. He's offside there, Sergio. Mendy did good indeed. Play Bendy. Bendy. He's absolutely massive now, isn't he, Sergio? He's absolutely hench, man. Aguero's running because he wants to be involved with Asterio in the final, isn't he? He wants to be involved. He wants to get on the pitch in the final. So he's got a point to prove, and I love it. I love it. Oh, flicked header. Lucky. Oh. Who are you arguing with? What's everyone arguing in the corner? Comments. You know Chris hates Mike. Who's Mike and why'd you hate him? What's Mike done? My dad's there, by the way, working the game. Wonder where he is. He's there as your steward, so everyone sees my dad. Let me know. Come on, City. I love watching Neville trying to understand Guardiola's tactics. You just like us, Gary Neville. You haven't got a clue what's going on tactically. Interesting start so far. Chelsea do play pretty. Do you know what, Pep? I agree. The Pep talk. I think Chelsea's football isn't that great. I think we're better. I think we're just as good, if not better, defensively than them. And I think we've got more going forward when we play our strongest side. So that's why I'm not scared of Chelsea. I respect Chelsea and know they're a good side, but I'm not scared of them. Ah, Joao. Sloppy, man. Sloppy. Nice, Ake. Ah. We messed that up. I want nothing more than a Sergio goal today. Sergio goal. I don't mind. I mean, it's not great from Laporte, but I don't mind him not going in the box. It's good defending. It's good defending. Quia, right now, I'm fine with Foden out wide. Eventually become a midfielder, but he just needs a bit of time, mate. Foden in the midfield eventually, I would say. Eventually. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm just a bloke who likes talking about football, mate. That's all I want to be. That's all I am. But I appreciate it, Chris. Very kind words, man. I keep forgetting there's 2 Mendys on the pitch. Yeah, Kieran, yeah. Pep drinking water is always nerve-wracking, isn't it? Sit down. Drink water. Sergio. Guess what? Me and Nick are going to Chester Zoo tomorrow. That's a little bit of fact for you. We're off to the zoo tomorrow. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Cancelo, hello. Mendy will win the Champions League. 100% facts. Hazard experiment. I see what you've done there, and it's correct. It's correct. Technically. Good defending, lads. Good defending. Great play from Jesus, that, by the way. Oh, lucky Sergio couldn't get his foot on it. He would have been through a goal there. Sterling's like he's overhit it. Is Ake leaving in the summer? Greg, I don't know, mate. I'm not sure how much that was just press reports. And the thing is, Ake can't really moan about his chances given the fact he's been injured. So he's been injured a lot, you know. So a lot of it's on him. He might have got more game time earlier in the season. If I was Ake, I'd hang around a little bit, you know. I'd hang around. We've been the better side so far. Only slightly, I would say, but we have been the better side, in my personal opinion. Some better moments. Ake's just kind of playing left centre, but oh, Laporte, man. Poor. I hope you're ready, by the way. I guarantee, even if you win the league today, I guarantee you, Guardiola's going to play relatively strong teams. He will do. That's Pep for you. He ain't going to play loads of academy players. I honestly can't see it. What he might do, actually, maybe I'm wrong, what he might do is give people the odd week off. Like, he'll say, De Bruyne's got his week off. He'll say, next week, Roger, you're off next week. You're sitting in the stands and Tommy Doyle will be on the bench. It might be that kind of situation. But I'd like to win it today just to clear it up. So then we can maybe see moments like that. Good defending there, lads. Good defending. Ooh. Goodbye there, Mendy there. 2 Mendys. Ah, you've jumped in, Joao. It's poor defending. He's offside. It's offside, it's fine. You can tell he was offside. Good finish from Werner, to be fair to him, man. Very un-Werner-esque. It was... To be honest, it was... Diaz wasn't caught at all, Neville. Joao Cancelo jumped in. He's miles off Werner, to be fair. Miles off. Like, it's not even close. It's good defending. He's not even close to onside, so I don't feel any guilt about it at all. He's literally miles off. Chill, Raphael, man. Chill. Once again, you think you'd trust this City side by now, mate. You think you would. Remember. I know it's not a great formation, but let's just keep our heads. Because with that, Do people ever get bored of like being fearing the worst? Yeah, same King Lee's. He's offside there again, Werner. That you would have been getting offside there. Half decent chance for him. City's player of the year. It's Gundogan for me or Diaz. I'm relaxed at either of them. I don't know the answer, but one of those two. Probably Diaz, I would say, because Diaz he's been transformational in a way that no other individual has, I would say. But I'm relaxed with either of them. We've started to lose control of the ball a little bit now. I would say Diaz, I reckon, for my player of the year. Cancelo, I can't really say that, okay, because I think Cancelo's lost a bit of form. I think Cancelo went through lots of hot patches, but I think he's lost a bit of form recently, Cancelo. And he was a bit of poor form at the start of the season as well. I think Diaz has been essentially impeccable since he came in, so. But I love him, don't get me wrong, Cancelo, but I don't think his form's been at the highest level consistently. Nathan Aki, baby. Yeah, I've got to sing that powerbomb. Nathan Aki, whoa. Nice, Sergio. Oh, Sterling, man. Why has he just ran into people? Decent effort in the end, but that should have gone. That should have been a pass. He just ran into the defender. Oh, okay, I get you, man. I get you. That makes more sense. Come on, City, man. Oh. Jack, I don't think they all do, Jack. I don't think the whole fan base does. I think it's lots of loud ones on Twitter, if I'm being honest. I would say most match going fans are on Twitter. You know, not that there's anything different. You know, I'm not saying the lesser fans or anything like that, but I'm saying most Man City fans are on Twitter and stuff like that. I would say, and I guess most of them don't have quite a strong opinion about Sterling as you would think. The Don of Manchester. Cheers, Daedric. I'll take it. It's not a bad shout, that pep talk about Sterling's mojo. Good ball from Mendy again. That was a poor touch from Jesus. Cancelo needs to be a little bit better than that. Does anyone else feel like Cancelo's really close to being like insanely good? Like he's very good now, but I feel like he's very close to being like almost like Dani Alves-esque. But he's not quite there. But I feel like he could be getting 15 assists a season. Genuinely believe that. Nice from Mendy. Unlucky. Good play though. Good 1-2. But yeah, with Cancelo, I feel like he's been excellent. But I feel like we've only seen really glimpses of what he could be. I feel like there's another level for him. Like we're 10 goals a season and 10 assists a season. I feel like he's got that in his game. But it's always close with Cancelo. Like nearly the perfect pass. Especially recently, or nearly the finish. But don't get me wrong, I'm not criticising him. I just feel like there's another level for him. Wonder if he'll find it. Mendy is playing pretty well. And obviously, Rod, the Champions League final will be different, man. It's like both of these teams are resting players. Someone just wrote soccer. It's weird, isn't it, Rupert? I mean, it's entirely in his head. It has to be because he's obviously a better footballer than this. We know he is. The Gand, not loads, to be honest, mate. It's not been an incredible game of football, but it hasn't been I wouldn't say City have been bad either. Slightly better than Chelsea, I would argue. Come on, City. I don't want Joao Felix door, by the way. I don't want a false nine. I want something different. I don't want I just want something different. We need a bastard in front of goal, a genuine bastard. And I really like Joao Felix, but I don't think we're crying out for another technically gifted, slight attacking midfielder, stroke forward player. I just don't think we're crying out for it. I just don't see what we gain from adding another one. We got so many of them. Give me an actual striker, man. I think that's entirely fair. What a nickname. The sexual milkman. What a name, mate. He says, love Sterling, but hate seeing in this current form. Exactly, that's how I feel. Do you remember, by the way, at the start of the season where I said I would have taken Cavani on a free transfer? I guarantee if Cavani was at Manchester City this season, he would have scored 20 goals. I guarantee you. He would have. As a backup, alternate striker, I really rate Cavani personally, and I think he's been underutilized a bit at United. But at the start, not now, I don't want him obviously. But at the start of the season, I would have taken it. I think DV. The problem with Harry Kane is that he's I wouldn't say he's a young. He's 28 in July, so he'd be 28 when he joins us. I wouldn't say he's a young 28, and what I mean by that is that he's got a lot of injuries, and it's the way that Aguero is. Aguero's early 30s, but he seems like he's not as fit as someone like Zlatan, for example. Clearly, because he's had so many injuries throughout his career. Some players are more injury prone, and it makes their career a bit shorter. So I guess the problem with Kane is that. He's got, as Ullman just said, he's got paper ankles, and you do wonder if he'd played to 35, great, but he might be done in a couple of years. His ankles might go, he might be half the player he was by 31. So that's the problem. And you're going to put a world record fee, which he probably will be for a striker, or at least a British record fee. You want to make sure that he's going to be around for some time. So Kane's fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a young 28. When he joins, he's an older 28, I would say. Yeah, no, you're right, DV. It will be one of those two, mate. I guess. I'm not saying we shouldn't go for him for what it's worth, DV. I guess I'm saying that's why some people have doubts about Kane. I'm just making the point, really, as opposed to saying you're wrong. Because he's not the oldest, I agree. I guess it's just people's apprehensions are based on his injuries. But he's a great player. And if he comes to Man City, will he score a fuckload of goals for a few years? You're damn right he will. As long as he's fit, of course. Am I right in saying, by the way, so if the City draw today and United draw tomorrow, have you won the league? Is that right? Someone would be able to tell me the answer to that. I haven't even looked at the table. Let me look at the table. No, it's not right. That's not right because they'll have no shit. United have to lose tomorrow, I think. Oh, is that right? No, that is right then, isn't it? Yeah. And for what it's worth, if he signs Joao Felix, I would be obviously very happy, because he's a quality player. I don't think we need him, but he's a quality player. Ooh, good save, Edison. I'm looking at the table now. Eddie, good save from Eddie, by the way. Quality save from Eddie. It was an easy save, that, for him. So United have got 5 games left. If they draw tomorrow, they'll be on 68 points. We'll be on 81 points if we draw this game. Yeah, meaning 13 points with 12 to play for. Yeah, so a draw tomorrow for United if it stays 0 here. If it stays a draw here and United draw tomorrow, we won the league. Oops, that's my phone there, trying to pipe up. Yes! Come on! Come on! Is it given? Is it given? Is it given? Come on, Raheem! Come on, Raheem! That is the fucking goal! Oh, man, that could be the one that wins us the Premier League title. Come on, Raz! Come on, Raz! Get in! Get in! Get the fucking man! Get the fucking... Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? That feels fucking good. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. What is he doing? What is he doing defensively? That's terrible from Christensen. Sergio assist. Come on. Come on, City, man. Come on. Get the fucking... That is the good shit right there. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. Come on. Guys, utterly hyped. Terrible defending, Christensen. Sterling, lads. It was Sterling. Never fucking doubted him, did we? We never doubted him. Oh, I'm buzzing for him. I'm buzzing for him. Yes. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Get up, Christensen, man. Get up. Sterling. Da, 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 da. Gonna win the league. I know it's not Fernandinho's song, that, but I'll take it, man. I'll fucking take it. I am very happy right now. I'm very happy. Is Sergio not happy because Sterling took it? He should be... What's Sterling bothered by, man? Well, I mean, Sergio's bothered by. He was totally right. He was totally right to take the chance, man. Get up, Christensen. Come on. I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. Absolutely spot on, DV. He's faking the injury. 100% faking the injury. Ah! Penalty! Oh, who's taking it? Is it Sergio? It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yeah, well, you guys shouldn't have been such a pussy all in, should you, Tuchel? I missed someone's super chat before, by the way. Big love to whoever it was. Right, I'm not going to look at the comments, man. I don't want to see it because you're all ahead of me. Sergio's taking it. I don't want to look at the comments. I'm looking away. I'm looking away. I'm looking away, okay? I'm looking away. Sergio, Sergio, man. Get your goal, Sergio. Please. Please, Sergio. Please. Oh, don't be slow now, stream. Don't be slow. I can't see any comments, so I'm not getting a... Come on, man. Put this in, Sergio. Put this in, Sergio. Oh, my God. That is one... What the fuck, Sergio? That could have won us the league, man. Just fucking put... None of that... Do you know you don't even know what to say to that, Ali? What do you even say? What the fuck do you even say to that penalty? I'm quite... Do you know what? I think I'm pretty pissed off with him for that. I'm genuinely pretty pissed off with him for that. I fucking love you, Sergio, but I think that was genuinely... That was annoying. Do you know why that's annoying? Because that could genuinely put the season back a little bit. That could lead us having to play more stronger games. I'm not happy about that, actually, man. I'm not happy about it at all. That's it's unprofessional. It's genuinely unprofessional. Just put it in. I love you, Sergio, but that is honestly unprofessional. Put it in. Just put it in. No showboating when we need to win the league. That is, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that at all. I fucking love him, man, but that genuinely is incredibly stupid. It's disappointing. Like, he's let himself down there. And we're trying to win the league, and we don't want to have to play another strong side again. We've got to wrap this game up. Give Chelsea a psychological disadvantage, man. Don't fucking make just get the job done, man. Get the job done. Like. Man, Sergio, I love you, but that was stupid. Genuinely stupid. Nah, do you know what, Shakir? You say chill, bro. And do you know what? Imagine we have to play a stronger side against Newcastle to win the league now, and Kevin De Bruyne gets injured, or Phil Foden gets injured, or something like that. Pep looks livid for a reason, Ken, because Pep knows that that's taking the piss. You showboat when we've won the league. But if this leads now to having to play a stronger side and someone gets tired, it's on him. It's on him. Don't fuck about, man. Don't fuck about. I'll get over it, and hopefully it should be fine. But when you do stuff like this, it has potential consequences, and we're sure, hopefully we'll be okay, man. But it was dumb. Don't be dumb. Get the 2-0 and the game's more or less over. It's not over, but... I don't. My initial reaction was kind of shock, and then like trying to laugh at it. But I'm like, no, don't take the risk when we're trying to win the league. Like we're still trying to win the league. Yeah, he did want to be fancy Ron. He was showing off, man. The problem is he was showing off. Like, just be clinical. Don't show off. Just be clinical. Anyway. Apart from that, that's a big mistake. I'll forgive him. But I'm a bit annoyed by that. I'll forgive him, but I'm a bit annoyed by it. But either way, that was an okay half of football. We're winning 1-0. It should be 2-0, of course. But Pet was fuming, man. Absolutely fuming. He looks like he wanted to smack him, and I don't really blame him. You don't fuck about with that. That really annoyed me. Genuinely annoyed me. Honestly, that was... I'm really triggered by that. That's really triggered me. I'm not kidding. That I think he's probably really triggered Pep as well. I'm going to tweet that as well. It's really pissed me off. I wouldn't be surprised if Pep basically, the reason that's a big deal is Pep will be saying to me now, what the fuck are you doing, man? Don't fuck around. Like, you want to play in the Champions League final, you don't fuck about. His lack of discipline really pissed me off. That's really pissed me off because you have to be more mature than that, man. Either way, we'll get over it. But there's a reason Guardiola will be very frustrated by that as well. Sorry, I forgot to set a timer again. I'll sort it out now. But Guardiola will be saying, he'll be in there, and I suspect Sergio will be apologising for that, and rightfully so. But either way, it's like it's. Oh, I'm really fucking triggered. I can't remember the last time something like that happened. I know we brush misses off, but I guess it's very Balotelli-esque, isn't it? It's very Balotelli-esque, and it's not the time or place for it. Like, pick your moments to show up, man, because you're making it about yourself when you do that. And if you're making it about yourself, you're not playing for the team. And that, look, I love Sergio, and I will let it go, and I will get over it, of course. But I guess the point I'm making is when you make it about yourself, you're not making it about the team. And at that moment, Aguero, Sergio, I love you, man. He was making it about himself, and that's the kind of shit. When you do that, that's the kind of shit that can cost you. It can cost you big games because it has butterfly effects, man. Like the butterfly effect. It could be that we have to play a stronger team. It could be it's a title-winning game. It's simple as that. It's as simple as that. And you don't fuck around on things like that. We will get over it, and hopefully he redeems himself in the second half. But right now, just do the job. Just do your job, man, and get it done. Either way, I'm gonna try and rest that now because I am genuinely a bit frustrated by it. But I guess the point I'm making is like. This game isn't over yet, but we're in a good position, and that could have really crushed. What's the butterfly effect? DGN, the butterfly effect is like one little moment. Like the idea is a butterfly flapping its wings over there on the other side of the world. It sets a ripple effect with the wind and forces that can change the other side of the other side of the world. And it's true, like one little moment changes the flow of time and momentum and all that kind of stuff. And like. Watching Sergio moan about Sterling taking the shot off his foot, but then he gets a penalty. Yeah, so like he's moaning about the penalty. Sterling taking the chance, and do you know what? Sterling was being clinical, and he gets a penalty. He fucks about it. And I guess the point I'm making is like, what if now missing that means we have to play a stronger team in the next game because we haven't got the job done yet, and someone like Foden picks up a knock. It'll be a direct result of that moment if we don't win the game today. That's the point I'm making, is the butterfly effect could be things that you do now can affect the future. So essentially, just get the fucking job done, man. Get the job done. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I've just seen it again. We will get over it, man. We will get over it. We will get over it. But either way, we're in a good position. What I will say, 1-0 at half time is a good position. It was a good position. It was embarrassing, Grace, but hopefully I've just ranted for 10 minutes about it, but I will get over it. But we are in a good position. It's 1-0. Pep is fuming, absolutely fuming. But right now, we have to go out there and do the job in the second half. He will be getting an earful, rightfully so. Sterling is crap. You can say Reggie, I don't think he is crap. But one thing I will say is that Sterling's just scored a goal, and he wasn't fanning about at very least, man. So I'll defend him on that point. I agree it's impossible, Ashley, for United. United aren't going to win all their games. I agree. But I guess the point is we don't want to give him a chance. Not that chance. We just don't want to have to get the job done. We don't want it to hang over us because we want to rest the players, man. But either way, I think we've been pretty... What I will say is I think we've been all right in that first half. I think we've honestly played pretty well. No one's turning on Aguero H1. Like they're just frustrated, and I'm frustrated with Aguero. I'm not turning on him, but he's pissed me off. He has pissed me off. That doesn't mean I'm turning on him. I'm saying don't fuck about. It's just you're allowed to be annoyed at someone without turning against them. Like sometimes the people you love the most piss you off. Like how many times have we all fallen out with family before? And it's not because we don't love our families, because they just pissed us off. And right now Aguero's just pissed everyone off. So they're not turning on him. It's just that Sergio's just been very fucking annoying, so people are pissed off about it. But that doesn't mean they're superficial, it doesn't mean they're fake or anything like that. It doesn't mean they're turning Aguero. They're just saying, don't fuck about, mate. Get on with it. Get the job done. So we can actually, win the league, rest some players, and focus on the Champions League. But Sergio had other plans, and he wanted to be silly, which was very silly of him. Hopefully, in the second half, we get a nice early goal. We forget about that moment ever happened, and we don't have to talk about it ever again. But right now, it's unfortunately the focus. I'm hoping in time, it should be okay. Bloody hell, Sergio, man. Bloody hell, Sergio. Either way, it's not been a bad half. I think Mendy's played pretty well, genuinely. Mendy's done all right, I would say. Mendy's done pretty well, I would say. Rodri's done well on his own, to be fair to him. Aki's had a pretty decent time. Leave Aguero alone. No, I'm sorry, Kieran. I love him, but if you make a mistake, people have got a right to be annoyed at you. Because it's a big mistake, potentially, man. It's like, don't fanny about, essentially, is what I will say. But Aguero we will get over it. and we will get over it, and we all love him. Like, but what I'll say, actions have consequences, and right now people are a bit frustrated. And I understand that. It doesn't mean we don't fucking love him, man. It's just saying right now, Aguero, you pissed us off. But either way, it's not the world's biggest deal. I'm not going to kick off and say Aguero's ruined anything or anything like that. No, Aguero's still great. He's awesome. I love him to bits. We are still in a very good position. He's actually not played that badly as well, Aguero, is what I will say. He's been all right in that first half. So, yeah, I love the guy. He just needs to make sure he's not fanning about too much, because we've got a pretty important job here to get through. We've got to win this game, and it's entirely on us. It's entirely on us, and it's entirely on Sergio now to make sure he makes up for it, man, and gets it done, because it's a big chance. It's a big chance. We'll be all right. We'll be all right if we take it seriously, if we turn up, and if we get that second goal. And I'm sure Guardiola. I've got a little twitch going on here because I'm a little bit annoyed by it. I've developed a twitch. Anyway, man, love you. We'll get over it. It's an honest mistake, Dribble Nation, but what I will say, it's a mistake born out of ego. And it is ego, unfortunately, man. It is ego, unfortunately. It's an honest mistake, I agree, but it's a mistake because he was thinking about himself and not the team. And if you do a fancy bit of trick like that, you're thinking about yourself. Because no one thinks the Panenka is the best way to score a penalty. You only take a Panenka if you're showing off. So that wasn't that. We knew what he was doing there. So an honest, I wouldn't say it's an honest mistake if I'm being honest. Because an honest mistake is where you pass to the wrong person, but this was intentional. Either way, we love him. We love him. We all love him. He'll get over it. But either way, we're in a good position. We're possibly gonna win the league, is what I will say. We've been a better side than Chelsea. Chelsea have been a little bit toothless, of course. Chelsea have rested players as well. But I'm pretty confident. That we should be all right. We should be all right. Of course, we've got loads of players on the bench if we need another one. I think everyone would have been fine if he'd scored the Panenka shoot. I mean, it's one of those things where if it comes off, you don't look stupid. If it doesn't come off, you look like a fucking idiot. Unfortunately, this happened. But we've got Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez, Foden on the bench. KDB is just resting this one out, which I think is a good idea, to be honest. I think what is worth noting, by the way, sometimes, right, they take players off the bench to remove temptation. Like, honestly, like Guardiola's not playing De Bruyne just to remove the temptation of playing him because he wants him to rest. So it's like going, right, no, you go home, you rest, you chill today, man. You chill, and then I won't play you. I won't put you on. You won't get injured. So, but one thing I will say is like I'm looking online now. Everyone is pretty. Everyone is very annoyed. I'm looking at the Twitter reactions. He wasn't happy at Sterling took off him. He wasn't, mate. He wasn't. But he was thinking about himself again there. That's the point, Peter. The point is, the thing is, do you know I think my problem with Sergio right now? He's clearly thinking about himself. I understand why he's doing it. It's because he wants to play in the final. So he moaned at Sterling for taking the chance of him. He moaned recently about not getting past to. And he took a Panenka take. He's thinking about himself. That's the problem. Play for the team, Sergio. I love you, but he's lost his mind. I think not lost his mind, but he's lost his focus a little bit. Because if you're moaning about Sterling taking the shot off you, when Sterling just scored a goal that could win the league, you're not thinking for the team there. You're thinking about yourself. So don't moan at Sterling. Be like, mate, good finish, well done. If he's moaning about Sterling scoring, he's being unreasonable. And taking the Panenka shows that he's thinking about himself. Stop thinking about yourself, Sergio. I love you, man, but he's got it wrong there. And that's wrong. I love him. Yeah, because that's not how to impress Pep, is it? We know that's not how to impress Pep. Yeah, he wants goals, Minty. I get that, man. But if he wants goals, why does he take a proper penalty? Is what I will say. If you want goals, don't fuck about. And don't stop spamming everyone. It's very annoying. Second half, hopefully we'll get the job done. We'll get the job done. Second half's coming up very, very soon. Chelsea looked a bit toothless. I know people disagree on that. Uh, everyone's going to disagree on this. I get it. I don't think people. I don't think. I think Guardiola's reaction says it all for what it's worth. We can turn around and say, "Why is everyone overreacting?" But I guess the point you're making is that you're saying it to Guardiola as well. And Guardiola doesn't overreact. Guardiola understands the. Yeah. Either way, it'll be fine. Second half, make it up, Sergio. Make it up. Come on, Sergio, score. Big half for him, man. He hasn't been subbed, which I think is the right call, by the way. Pep does not look happy still. He doesn't look happy still. Come on, City, second half. Come on, City. Come on, City. Right, yeah, Sergio, come on, man. Snap out of it, Sergio. I want a selfless performance in this half, Sergio. Because do you know why I think I'm upset with the Sergio thing? I'm upset. I'm disappointed with him because I think he would have just lost a lot of trust from Guardiola, like an awful lot of trust from Guardiola, and that's just a shame because you want Guardiola to trust him and play him in the final. That's a pass back. Ake's playing really well, by the way. Ake's playing really well. Yeah, I'm worried now that Guardiola's gonna be like, I don't trust you in the final to think about the team, not yourself. That's what I'm worried now because I want Aguero involved in the final some way. But Ake's playing really good. Right, second half. We're only 45 minutes away from winning the league. Pep looks so fuming still. Pep looks absolutely livid. I think, like, the thing is, what you got to bear in mind, as triggered as some as we are, imagine. Oh yeah, the timer's not playing. Sorry, guys. Thank you for the heads up. Imagine how triggered Pep is, because Pep's an absolute control freak. Right, the clock's going now. Imagine how fuming Pep is. Like, if we're angry and Pep's even more intense than us, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I actually think we're playing pretty well. And I think that this will be hopefully a motivator in the second half. You would have equalled Rooney. Rooney's one club record. Single club like goal scored for record. You messed it up there, Sergio. You'll get another chance. Good defending. Good defending. Draw. It's funny, isn't it? How we all love a bit of showboating, but only in the right context. Pep hates it. Pep absolutely hates it. You don't you don't showboat. You don't showboat when you've got a game to win. You're not bothered about doing transfer videos anymore. Genuine question, Ben. There's no transfer videos to make, mate. Like it's simple as that. Like everything at the moment is about the games. Like I'll do transfer videos when there's transfers to talk about. But right now, there's nothing to talk about, Ben. It's all like slight. It's not serious right now. It's just genuine like rumors, and there's so many games going on that I'd rather talk about actual football. But transfer videos, of course, will come back. But right now, who gives a fuck about a transfer video right now? Personally, I don't. I'd rather talk about City getting Champions League final and potentially win the league. But maybe they'll start to come back when we win the league and the games become dead rubbers. But right now, no one's bothered. Why is Aguero run like a man who weighs 200 pounds? Probably because he's put on loads and loads of muscle. He's put on a lot of weight, hasn't he? No, I couldn't beat Aguero in a race. No, he's faster than me. I'm slow as fuck. I'm not an athlete. There's no Messi hype show. Messi's going nowhere. He's going to stay at Barca, in my opinion. Torres has been alright so far, JC. He's been okay. It's been okay. Come on, City. Second goal would be lovely, wouldn't it? Settle those nerves. Get the job done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, lads. Should have left that, Torres. Should have left it. Yeah, it's a great ball from Sterling, though, man. Oh. Go on, City, man. Come on, City. Jesus is playing pretty well, I think. I actually agree. He's done alright so far. Sterling, not going anywhere then, man. Good defending. Nothing in that. There was nothing in that. He put his arm across his face, but there's nothing in it. Like, get up, man. You're fine. Come on, City. He's playing well, the putt. He's had a good game so far. Oh, Mendy got done well easy there. Oh, good defending, lads. Good defending. I like Ake, by the way. He's a good player. Clearly. He just did really well there. Ake is probably probably your fastest defender, I would say. Probably your fastest centre back anyway. As long as you don't count Walker, I guess. I don't get why Sergio moaned about Sterling. Like, why would you ever moan about your teammate scoring? It's very, don't get it. The Milkman, I'm not saying your full name out, mate. Ake's a good player. We've underestimated how good Ake is, honestly. He's a genuinely good player. You say they're hungry for goal types, but I don't recall Aguero moaning about things like that in the past. That's the thing. That's why it feels different. Aguero's not moaned about not scoring before. Not he's doing it now because he wants to score now because he wants to be in the team now. So he's thinking about himself is the point I'm making. Like, I don't think that's sensible. That's why people are noticing it, because Aguero never used to be like that. Aguero's Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky usually. Or Sterling or Foden? Foden, of course. Not because I don't love Sterling, just because Foden's one of us. He's also going to be possibly one of the greatest players in the world. Of course we can, Ullman. Of course we can beat them in the final, man. We're a better side than Chelsea, and that doesn't mean we're going to beat them, but we are a better side than Chelsea. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Can't believe I'm going to be sat watching Nicola's out. My dad's at the game working it. If we win the league, I'll be sat in the flat on my own, just celebrating away with you guys. Come on, City. Score a goal, please. Yeah, DV, I mean, obviously this changes nothing for Aguero. It changes nothing. It's just one of those moments you get. I guess it's the family thing again. Like, you get pissed off with your family sometimes because you care about them. Doesn't mean it changes anything. It doesn't change anything. You know, we all still love him, of course, but just frustrated. That's it. I mean, if it changes anyone's opinions of Aguero, they're being totally unfair. He's allowed a mistake. It was a big mistake in my opinion. It was one thing. It's people are allowed to rightfully be pissed off at him, but I would say I think he just has to take the flak, and then people will get over it. They'll get over it. But I don't think people are overreacting. Personally, I think people are right to be annoyed. People will get over it. They just need time to simmer down, basically. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Alvin. Ake, so good, man. He's just a good player. Good defending again. Nathanaki, baby. Nathanaki, whoa. Come on, City. Good keeping, Eddie. Oh. Pulisic for the long range effort. It's very catchy, Minty. It's very catchy. It's because it's a human league, so it's a very catchy song, the actual original, isn't it? Nathan Aki, baby. Nathan Aki, whoa. And that's why I want him to stay next season. I want him to be here next season just so we can sing that in the ground. He's a good player. How many when I sang Nathan Aki Baby, how many people replied with Nathan Aki? Whoa! Admitting that you sang it out loud yourself. Three of the backs, they're defending pretty well, I would say. I don't think the fullbacks have been perfect, or the system allowed it, but that was a foul, by the way. I actually agree. Ratik, sure. I understand why he's doing it, mate. It's obviously we all want to. We obviously all want to win the league today, but I understand why he's done it. The one thing I would have said, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason some players are obviously he's resting physically, but also probably a lot of them are probably nursing bruises and swelling on their ankles because you got to bear in mind PSG were being nasty towards the end. They were kicking the fuck out of us, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of the reason as well. They're just resting up because it was a grueling physical game. You all sang it. Go on, DV. Go on, J3, Minty and everyone. Go on, City. We're only half an hour away now. Half an hour. It's absolutely nothing. It's nothing. Hold on. Things look decent so far, I would say. We seem vaguely comfortable. I wouldn't say Chelsea have been good-ish in moments, but I wouldn't say they've been banging on the door. Fucking hell, that timing. Yeah, they're banging on the door. My God, man. Dodge. Fucking hell, that timing. Yeah, I jinxed it. I apologise. And this is why the Aguero miss matters, man. Our defensively are so poor. This is what... Nah, it's not Edison's fault, man. It's mistakes. It's just... That's a collective goal. That's the one we should all be disappointed by. This is what happens. This is why we're all so frustrated about the Sergio thing. Because you fucking fanny about, you give the opposition a chance to get back in the game, don't you, man? This is what happens. I'm pissed off about that, man. Just fucking don't fuck about. Get the job done. Rodri should have done better. But it's on a few people though, in my opinion. Come on, City, man. I get so annoyed when you shoot yourself in the foot. Yeah, we'll win it next week, Ratik Shaw. I guess the point I'm making is I didn't want to have to win it next week. You want to be able to rest players and not risk any injuries, and we will win it. We're obviously... they're in behind again. Kante's fucked it up, thankfully, but... They're getting an awful lot of space down the left. Yeah, Mendy. I like him. I like Mendy in general, broadly. Not like I don't think he's great, but I like him as a person. But he is getting. Come on, wake up, man. That was easy for Werner to get in behind as well. Come on, City. Reaction. I would not be surprised if we see a couple of subs. Honestly. Come on, City, man. I'm just... The reason I'm dreading this now is because I feel like... I'm hoping it doesn't, like... I tell you what, if you have to fucking play a strong team and win it the week and then someone gets injured. Pep is raging. To be honest, Declan, I get it, man. I'm furious as well. Come on, City, man. Right, Gundogan's coming on. Phil's coming on. There we go. It's fucking hell, man. There's Phil and Gundogan are coming on. He wants to win the league today. Good on him, man. Come on, win the league today. No fucking about. Get it done today. Get out of the way. Rest. I did call a 2-1 win. Here comes the boys, indeed. I'm not like even if we draw today, I won't be too upset. I think it's funny, isn't it? Because it's all about the context of the result. It's all about how you get the result. Someone said stop worrying about Champions League. We have a league to win today. That's the point entirely, isn't it? The two are inherently linked. This is why we want to win the league today. This is why we're annoyed at, like... Kante's coming off it was, you know... Go on, lads. Go on. Gundogan and Foden. Foden has to win the league. That'll do, innit? I'll have that. Foden to score the winner. That's what we all want. That's all we want. Don't want much in life. Foden to score a winner. Man City to win the league today. That would be. That would make up for the penalty miss. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Super chat from Harrison. I can't. As he says, Harrison said, goal shows him between Laporte and Diaz and Stones. Laporte turns his head back to the shot while Ruben throws his body at the ball to block it. Yeah, exactly, Harrison, man, exactly. Yeah, I mean, don't forget, I'm not going to slag off Laporte. But you're probably right. I don't think it's his fault for its worth, but maybe that's what makes Diaz brilliant, more brilliant potentially than the others. Maybe it is. It's a good point, mate, Harrison. No, Nicola's here in the comments calling me a slag. She's pissed, probably. She's out. Everyone's a bit angry right now, Nicola. Everyone's a bit pissed off. Beautiful, because we could potentially throw in the game a bit today. But we should be all right. You go and say hello to your friends. Come on, Phil. Phil and Gundogan. That's what you want. Sergio, man. Unfortunately, it's the right call. You're coming off. I'm sorry, mate. You've messed your chances. Nicola's here. We'll now win 3-1. Yeah, she will indeed. Here come the boys, indeed. Come on, Foden. Come on, Gundo. Oh, Gundo, man. Gundo. That's a decent chance of Gundo. Take a touch there, mate. Take a touch. 20 minutes for two of the best players in the league to score as the winning goal. Nice, Gundo. You had time there, Whippy, man. You had time. Come on, says Jerry. Come on, let's go. Big Whippy energy. Big Phil energy. Chew, fucking chew. Indeed, Jerry, mate. Indeed. Big love to Jerry. Absolute legend, mate. We need the energy. We need the energy, don't we? Come on, Jerry, man. Come on, Jerry. Jerry. Big Jerry energy. The team will make more sense now, at least. As the commentator just pointed out as well, Tyler, we just brought on 30 goals as well, so that's not a bad thing either. Like Foden's on the right at the moment. Oh, James is just absolutely skinned Mendy. Mendy can't get a foot on him. Mendy, yeah, he really is showing him, man. It's not even like about pace, it's about composure, because Zinchenko is not fast, but he's composed. He knows when to stand off and when to give people a little bit of space. That's just natural defending. It's not about pace even then with Mendy, it's just not good defending. As simple as that, really. Like if you get that tight, look how tight he is. Just stand off, man. It's a great touch from James, by the way. Reece James is a very good player. It's a lovely cross. Diaz is defended really well there. Ah, Raheem, man. Stop being so sloppy. $20 minutes basically left of the game now. Come on, City. One big final push. Let's get over the line. The score is on screen. How do people not see the title of the video and see it's clearly on screen right below me there? Like, I don't get it. Like, everyone keeps saying, like, how can people just not see the score? There's about 1 billion places. Download OneFootball is what I will say. That'll tell you the score. I've just Googled the game. Oh yeah, it does say 1-0. That's weird. That's weird. Google must be glitching there. I'll let you off. Sorry, mate. Hey, Alison. Hello, Alison and Andy. Good to see you again. Yeah, Google says 1-0 City, which is interesting. We'll take Google. Oh, come on. To be honest, Ratik, I don't think it's that nervous situation, so that's why I'm staying calm. It's because I don't think, yeah, ultimately this, we're gonna win the league, so like, it's not the worst situation, so that's how I'm staying calm personally, because we've been in much worse situations than this, and we are going to win the league. Yeah, if we win today, UAV, we're champions. Unless United draw tomorrow. Which then, I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow. I'm out tomorrow, man. Like... He's such a good player, Reece James, by the way. I really like him. A great defending from Laporte, that wasn't it? Really good defending from Laporte. That's such a crucial touch. Go on, use the pace, Sterling. Oh, Phil was potentially through the middle then. What a ball. Oh! Unlucky, Gabby. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Unlucky, Jesus. Better, though. Better. It's a great ball from Mendy, by the way, yeah. That's one thing Mendy's pretty decent at. He's not a bad passer. You know, it's just that defensively he gets too tight. I think I said I wouldn't be surprised if this game was a draw, by the way. I remember saying that. Yessen is moaning about Mendy. Like, Mendy isn't great, but I mean, if it's against a Leicester team, he's usually pretty fine. Against really intelligent wide players, he struggles a little bit admittedly. But he's just a backup, isn't he, man? That's all he is. Oh, Google says 1-1 now, by the way. Oh, he's off. Thank God for that. Oh, he's always off, Tuchel, isn't he? Oh, he's miles off, thankfully. He's miles off. He's miles off, like... Zinchenko's on. There's probably not a bad shout. Come on, Zinny. Wait, that's not a foul. It's not a foul from Sterling. No spamming, lads. If you're spamming, I will stop you. Nah, I wouldn't say we're lucky if we get a draw, Mark. Chelsea haven't really created loads of chances, have they? It's been a very even game, I would say. We've been a little bit sloppy this half, but... It's offside. Again. Fucking hell. Okay, at this point we'll be lucky. We will be lucky at this point. He's offside, just. That's a VAR offside these days. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. He's not just at all. He's miles offside, thankfully. He's notably, he's half a yard off, man. That's not off. Of course that's off. He's clearly off. He's clearly off. You can just see it. Why are they fucking about? But he's obviously offside there. I mean, that's like... In that one, he's obviously off. I don't like VAR usually, but that's... They're not level. He's obviously a little bit ahead of him. And don't worry, we won't see this formation again, Kai. And it's just clearly... It is what it is. By the way, we only need 2 more points overall. So a draw today means we... I just fucking shoot. Jesus, great tackle, but he's fannied about there, man. Absolutely fannied about. Again, a lot of messing about this game. Good defending from Zuma, but does it... It was a good block. Just hesitated. Right, Sudeep, I'm going to block you, mate, if you keep spamming that. All you're doing is just... You've got an agenda against Rodri. All you're doing is saying the same thing, mate. See you later, pal. It's annoying. I want to phone a winner. I think it's fair to say that Rodri has a little bit to improve, but there's nothing wrong with that. We know overall Rodri has more good games than bad games. He's got the odd mistake in him still, but he's 24 years old, you know. Like, he's not young, but he's not anywhere near his best yet. Give him another, a little bit more time with Guardiola. He'll get better and better, Rodri. There is mistakes in his game still. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not saying it's great, but he's clearly a good player. He's clearly a good player overall. And he needs to wind them out, and I'm sure he will do in time. Rodgers he's a good player. Not perfect, nope. But do you know what? We've been probably spoiled by perfection with Ferner. What has his age got to do with performances? Everything, of course. It shows if someone's a little bit younger, it shows you've got more room for growth. Simple as that, really. And if Rodri was 30, we'd be like, well, understand people moaning about it. They'd be like, he's never going to get better or whatever. Because the point I'm making is that Rodri is he's got a bit of time still to improve. Clearly. To be honest, Ruben DW, if Aguero had put that goal in, then maybe Pep rested the exact amount of players he should have done. But come on, City. Oh, Phil, man. A lovely ball from Ilkay. Oh, if that had gone in. It's not easy, that. It's not easy, to be fair. It's not easy from there. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. A late winner here, and we're all absolutely on fire. Oh, okay. Come on, man. Five minutes left. KB is fine. Ruben, he's just they're just resting him, rightfully so. I've always looked a bit tired recently. I think it's just removing the temptation to play him, I would say. Go on, Raheem. Pen. Is that a pen? He's ran into him. Is that a pen, ref? Come on. He's all over him. Come on, man. He's just running through the back of him. He's literally just running into him. Look how clumsy he is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Zuma's just like gangling all over him. You know, he didn't mean to. Fuck's sake. No, they're not going to give it, but he's like... Oh, Alonso. Maybe I'm being harsh there on Zuma, but he's just flapping all over him. He runs all over him, is what I will say. The knee catches him. I'm sorry, I think that's a pen. He's running into him. He's like 6'4". If you're running into someone, I'm sorry. It's a soft pen, but I still think it's a pen. You can't run into him at that pace. If a guy as big as him runs into you at that pace. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased. But I do think it's sloppy as fuck. It's clumsy. Jesus. Cynical on there, Jesus. I'll take it though at this minute. What's he doing, man? I'm sure the American viewers aren't happy about that on Pulisic. That was a playground challenge. I love it when Jesus clearly just chopped him, and he goes over to say sorry to Pulisic, but Pulisic knows, like, well, I know you meant to do it, so your apology is not sincere. Not that it's not. I mean, he's all right. He'll be fine. Oh, Hudson-Odoi had the pace then. Okay, looked a little bit leggy towards the end, understandably. Come on, City, man. Two minutes left. Why do I feel like there's one more chance in this? Why do I feel like there is? Just an instinct. I feel like there's another chance in this. Fucking hell, City, man. Fucking hell. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, City. Faffing about once again. This is entirely on us. Entirely on us. I knew there was a fucking chance in it. I knew there was fucking one more chance. It's on you, that, Sergio. I'm sorry, man. It's on you, Sergio. I fucking love you, mate, but that... I didn't say who that one more chance was going to be to, did I? For fuck's sake, City. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, we're going to win the league on Friday, but I'm just annoyed how this has come about. I'm annoyed because it did not need to be this way. That's so fucking frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. It's the whole Radiohead quote, isn't it? It's frustrating because we do it to ourselves. Like, we fucked ourselves up in this game. And I'm still not worried. We're still going to win the league, man. But, like, this is a... It's just so frustrating, that. It should have been out of sight over a half time, and like, this is entirely on us. I mean, 2-0 at half time, the game's over, we've lost. That's frustrating because I feel like once again we've done that to ourselves. If we are winning at half time 2-0, they're not winning this game. We're winning the Premier League, and that's it. But basically, it's disappointing. We will win the league. I know we will do. But right now, yes, disappointing because we're going to have to go again. We're going to have to play a strong team again. And that's entirely on... It's on Sergio, having been honest. It's on Man City as well for faffing about. It's on us. It's our own doing. It will be fine. We will get over it. We will win the league. But this is a reflection of how you don't fucking play for yourself. You don't play for your individual glory. You play for the team. Because that's what's let us down today. We'll get over it. But now, it's annoying now because it's meant to be one. If we'd drawn this as well, then we would have needed just 1 point. Literally 1 point to win league. Now we need either a win or 2 more draws. We're not 1 game away from winning it now, potentially, with a draw, which would have been great. We'll be fine. But I'm frustrated by that, and rightfully so. I'm rightfully frustrated, I think. Guys, I'm going to record my match reaction now. Very frustrated. Thank you for watching it. Fuck's sake, Sergio, I love you, man, but you fucked it up there. You've genuinely fucked it up, and that is on you. And I guess the lesson has been learned that I love you, but he'll learn the lesson from this, that you don't fuck around. And he defended poorly in the second half. So it's on City as well in general. Tough game. Guys, big love to you all. Going to do a match reaction. For now, though, see you later. In a bit, guys. Bye-bye. City.